I know this video just started, but I want you to guess right now how much I paid for this box 2 months after its release. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Write your comment right now. You have 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got your comment in. Last chance to submit it. This is gonna be your shot. You can guess in euros, you can guess in dollars, you can guess in yen. It's all fine. I bought this box of set 5 for 2,400 yen. That is like $20, less than $20 in today's exchange rate. So, yeah. Happy English release, folks, for D-BT05. This was, of course, the set that was meant to be sort of the, 10th anniversary celebration set, containing a pretty interesting lineup of decks and support for decks. Of course, as you can see by the front of the packaging, we have Overlord, MLB, and PBO. And then, of course, on the back is the Crate Cross Epics, so the lore characters, which are, of course, Tamayura, Chaos, Urowa, Eba, as well as Thegria. So normally I always put out a video showing all the different decks, and I will be doing that. I haven't really had the time to sit down and do it. So I'll try to get it out sometime this weekend so you guys still have a reference point for all these new decks. Although honestly, from these 5, it's basically just these 2 that are actually good. These 3 feel like they're really lacking in support, especially Mr. Chaos. As for these 3, these 2 are actually pretty damn good. They're actually pretty damn strong. MLB wants that promo that just came out here in Japan. So anyway, I am opening a Japanese box because, of course, I live in Japan, so I can't really get English boxes anymore. And normally I would have preferred to release this, earlier because the set's been out for 2 months already in Japan. But let's take a look. I usually open Japanese products on this channel anyway. But, don't worry, when set 6 comes out, and also when the next fan collection comes out, I will be putting out those openings on time, for the Japanese release, that is. So you can look forward to that, and of course, if you haven't already seen, you can watch my premium collection as well as festival collection openings, which are already up. So make sure you check those out. When we open up the box, you can see that this set was quite special in that it had a variety of pack designs. So I think we have 4 total. Don't we have a PBO one? Yes, we do. Alright, there we go. So you can see we have a PBO pack, a DOT pack, an MLB pack, and an Urowa pack to represent the Crate Cross Epic ones. So those are the pack designs. Let me just put them back in, well, not exactly the order they were in, but you know what I mean. And also, Japan always gives these little flaps with their boxes, which you can use as dividers, which I really like. So, like this, basically. Shops only put this up for boxes to, you just scan this barcode and you buy yourself a pack, or say how many packs you want by just presenting this, but when you're a card gamer, your storage tends to get pretty messy, and therefore, I like to keep these to separate the sets in my storage, so that way it's a bit easier to tell, which card is from what set and stuff like that. So enough talking. I've been talking for quite a bit without actually opening the damn box, so let's get into it and see the pull rates. So unlike most overdress sets, you either get an SP per box and a 10th triple rare, which is a special kind of rarity, but our fears did not come true. The 10th triples are not expensive at all. Or you get 2 10th triple rares. And of course, getting an SP is better. And as you can see, the smaller set than usual. Only 90 cards, 6 10th triples, 12 triples, 19 doubles, 18 rares, and 35 commons, and also there's a bunch of token cards. 2 types, but they have special backgrounds and stuff, which hopefully we can maybe see one in this box. So hopefully we can pull a nice SP. A lot of cards in this set are very cheap nowadays in the secondary market, so they don't really go for anything of great value. So we start with the Stoichea guy that gains 5k based on your orders. A dog. We have Mr. Chaos, the grade 2 of the ride line. Damn, the phone camera really picks up very nicely on the nice little foilings and stuff, doesn't it? So there's a Chaos grade 2, and we have a triple rare right off the bat, which is of course the Thegria, the dark version, I guess. And of course we have some commons on the back. We can just put those aside here. So this Thegria, of course, counts as a persona ride when you ride her over the other grade 3 Thegria. And then you can retire 2 of your grade 2 or lower rear guards, and then retire one opponent's rear guards. But then if you have the light Thegria in your soul, you retire an opponent's column, which is very strong actually against some decks. And then once per turn at the end of L, she attacked. If you rode her over the light Thegria this turn, then you can almost discard 1, stand her, and she loses a drive. So it's actually a really good card. I actually think the Thegria deck is pretty good. There's quite a few people playing it here that make the deck feel quite threatening. Same can be said for Tamayura, to be honest. We have the Urowa Starter. The arts are really nice. I'm a huge fan of all the new arts for these cards. We have the MLB order. This is the playmat, I think, for the pre-release in English. I would actually like to get that now that I move away to Japan. We don't have pre-releases here, so it's a bit of a shame. If you have a Blaster Vanguard, you can almost want to play this, and then you search your deck for a Blaster grade 2 unit card, and you reveal it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So it's literally a generic searcher, which is nice. And we hit a 10th triple rare, which is the Burning Horn. I think Burning Horn and Dote are the most expensive of the 10th triple rare, so honestly, this is a good thing to get. As you can see, the foil pattern is different. It is like the original BT05 foil pattern back then, so they're kind of trying to like pay homage to that. And then you can see this like golden 10th logo, so that's how you know it's a 10th triple rare. If you don't know what this thing does, it's when you place it on rear, count -1 and look at top 7 of your deck and add an Overlord among them to your hand. And then if you did not reveal an Overlord from those top 7, you countercharge 1, so it refunds the cost. And when your Overlord Vanguard attacks, then this thing gets plus 5k, which is pretty good, so good card. We have a grade 0 Tamayura. If I can pull a Tamayura SP in grade 3, I'd be very happy, because the grade 3s of the ride lines this time around are really expensive. I have a grade 0, 1, and 2 Tamayura in SP, but the 3 is pretty pricey and hard to get. We have a Urowa Starter, very nice. I like the art a lot. Good robots this set too. We have a Pony, and we have this beautiful grade 2, which is a Amazing Frost. So it is a support for Chaos, but of course it's not. The art is great, but the card itself isn't particularly fantastic. I should probably sort out these cards a bit better. Let's put the triples and the 10th triples, I guess, together, depending on what we get. Ooh, Barrio Digniel, very good card for Tamayura. You definitely need this as a 4-of in your Tamayura deck. I do recommend it greatly. It enables some nice combos with Orlando. Another Urowa. I want to show you one of the tokens. Oh, we have an Eva, grade 2. I think I already have the SP of this, or maybe I just bought the foil, I'm not sure. But yes, Eva is nice, just wish she had better support, to be honest. And MLB, and a foil Tamayura. So this is the starter. Of course, it does the same thing as all the starters, but I will be doing a nice in-depth deck profile on Tamayura. I've been playing this deck quite a lot. Oh, wow. You have the same card back-to-back. I've been playing Tamayura quite a bit, and really enjoying it. Wow, this card feels extra thick for some reason. So definitely want to do some nice coverage on her as well. I will build Eva eventually. Oh, speak of the devil. But I'm not really rushing it for now because the deck is just not very good, I guess. Oh, okay, we pulled another triple, which is Chaos. This guy is like 20 cents over here. A very cheap card. His effect is once per turn, count -1, discard 1, and then you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and choose one, add it to your hand. And then you can choose a unit card from among them and call it to rear, put the rest of your soul. So it's actually a pretty nice effect, to be honest. And then Vanguard Circle, once unit attacks, if your soul is 8 or more different cards, you give one of your rear guards plus 10k, and if it's 13 or more different cards, then you give all of your rear guards plus 10k, which is not exactly a great payoff for all the effort you're going through to get that set up. So that's kind of one of the problems with this deck. And then we have the Urowa in grade 1. Man, it does feel like it's been a while since this set got revealed, and I guess it has been. I mean, the set came out April 1st, so it's been a hot minute, to be honest, like when you think about it that way. Well, we have the, this is the Salvager for Tamayura, and then we have is this foil? Oh, it's double rare, okay. Almost 1 retire 2 of your other rear guards to draw 1 and gain 5k. So I guess this is kind of for Zorga, meant to like kill off your dragons and stuff, so you can revive them again, which is pretty good. It's not really played in Zorga though, from what I've seen, even with the new Festival Collection support. Again, Festival Collection was a really good set, like a pretty nice set. Oh, nice, this is the Seconder. When it plays on rear, you choose a card from your drop zone that isn't a trigger unit and put it to the bottom of your deck, and if you put a grade 3 or greater, then you soul +3 to draw 1. So this is for Eva to like recycle her, attack her basically. We have the counter heal. So the counter heals in this set said when you guard with them, if the attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, then this is a 25k shield, which is alright. These heals might increase in price in the future. Like, if the meta calls for it, then I think I could see them, you know, going up in price as well to match that, but it's hard to say for the time being. Also, I just realized how freaking dark my room looks when it's like I got so many lights on, but it somehow does not do the white balance on this camera does not do it justice. Okay, so this is the plant token. And you'll see on the back of the plant token, you have this kind of like going first, going second card. So this one is the Maple. Really good card, by the way. Maple is a really nice generic and like both standard and premium. So yeah, the plant token part isn't as important as the fact that you have this. So I honestly really like these tokens myself. I think they are very cool. And we have a foil. This is a Indicate Arrow Dragon, I think. So pretty cool, and some commons, of course. Alright, moving forward, we've pulled only 2 triples so far, so let's see what the ratio will be in this box, because of course the ratios in the set are different. We have a rare, followed by a foil version of the MLB order. It does look quite nice. I wonder if this even goes for much of a price. And then we have the starter, of course, Wingle Brave for our good friend MLB. Which decks are you guys building from this set? Are you building MLB? Are you building the new ride lines, like Eva? We have Marin, the first one I think we pulled so far, and we have Eva. There we go, speak of the devil. Her art is really nice. I do love the background, especially for this. Like, I've talked about this quite a fair bit, but the SP, like this card herself is like 100 yen, maybe 200 yen, pretty cheap, but the SP of this goes for like 5k or something. It's like 50 bucks, 40 bucks, like The waifu SPs are never going to be that cheap, right? They're never going to be that cheap, so that's something you gotta always keep in mind. Always keep in mind. So, let's see. We still have a chance for either an SP or another 10th triple rare, and I'm praying for an SP because, of course, that is where the money's at, where the good deals are at. Okay, we just get another counter heal, and not much else. So, I think if I can choose an SP to pull, it would be a Tamayura Grade 3. But I won't complain about anything, to be honest. I think that's also one of the reasons why these boxes are so cheap, is because the rate of pulling an SP is not confirmed in this one. We have a Folktale. I heard she's Forktail in English, which is like, why would you change her name from Folktale to that? Like, it made sense for her to be called Folktale. Like, I don't know. See, it feels like they ruined the name for me, to be honest. I also really hope they keep doing this thing with like the different pack designs. Like, I really like this little stylistic choice. Okay, so we're going down to one of the last packs in order to see what we get. There's the reprint of Blaster Dark, which is, you know, pretty thematic and cool of them to do. Okay, we have a double rare, a Bedivere. So this is, of course, Bedivere and KR in the set. When you call Bedivere, you can, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater, combos 1, boss 1, and then search your deck for a K and call in the same column as this unit. And I think K is just a 13k booster, so actually pretty damn strong, which is nice. Moving forward, let's get it and see if we can pull an SP in here. I would be pretty happy if we could. Almost want to feel up the back of the pack. We have a... Oh, it's a 10th triple. Alright, if it's going to be 10th triple, give me Overlord at least, I pray. Oh, okay, it's Nemain. Nemain is fine. I recently bought a copy because I needed it from a premium Blue Art deck, so I could have held off and just opened the box instead. But as you can see, some boxes you get to 10th triples, other boxes you will get an SP instead. And there's also a chance of getting a pack full of 10th triples and like the special Blaster Blade and Dragonic Overlord at the end, as well as PBO, which is really cool, but it's a pretty low rate of pulling in. This Penguin, if you're playing Brankit, I would recommend picking it up. Some Orphist, the Regis lists run this, and Eva of course needs it too, because when you discard it, you look at the top 5 for a set order and add it to hand, which is pretty good. You have Tamayura Grade 2 into a foil, so again, foil after the normal, like the same pattern. And then the final pack, let's see if we have a hit. We've had quite a few, so I think we probably won't get too much more, but, you know, I won't say no. We have a Tamayura into another... Sorry, we have a Thegria into a Tamayura. I almost spoiled that. So, of course, one of the best grade 3s in this deck, or in this set, rather. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then finally some commons over here. So wrapping up the pulls, we got 1 token. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 foils. Only 4, damn interesting. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double rares. And then of course 1, 2, 3, 4 triples, and then 2 10th triples, one of them being Burnout, which is a pretty good pull. So yeah, folks, this has been Gunyu Gaisen Set 5 for Overdress. It's a pretty cool set and there's a lot of fun decks, and I hope that you guys enjoyed as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys are building. I've already played in this meta for a couple of months now, you know, since I arrived in Japan, so I am quite excited for the new trial decks, not starter decks, coming out next month, as well as Set 8. I'm actually gonna wait and see till they show us more contents, but I might order a case. I'm really debating on it. So yeah, that's gonna be super, super exciting. But yeah, guys, that's me for today. Just a little quick opening to celebrate the English release of Set 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.